Alright, update on the solar system. I now have 3 panels, 100-watt Renergies, exactly the same model and stuff, connected in parallel, and connected to the charge controller right there. I have a watt meter that's temporarily spliced in between the panels and the charge controller because the charge controller doesn't have a display. And I like to be able to just check on it even when I'm not home. So that's what this camera's for. It's just to watch the watt meter right there. I replaced the wires for the inverter, so they're thicker gauge, properly rated now. The battery wires have not been replaced yet. But let me show you what is happening here. So I have the wires coming from the load going underneath the weather sealing of the balcony doors so that I can run the inverter now inside my room. And I have connectors coming for the wires. Right now I just have the alligator clips for the inverter connected. That's just for now. I think the connectors are arriving on Wednesday. So I've also replaced the inverter now for a more efficient one. This is a 300-watt pure sine wave inverter, whereas before I had a modified sine wave inverter. So this is a pure sine wave, so it's more efficient. And then right now, actually, have the UPS for my desktop connected to the inverter, and I'm actually running off solar. The desktop is running off solar right now, completely. 108 watts being pulled by the inverter. Or, not the inverter, the UPS, but our desktop. So let's take a look here at the charge controller. We are producing 208 watts, 214 now, and the battery is pulling 5 points, okay, it's varying, but about 5 amps charging the battery, and the inverter is pulling about 10 amps. So we're doing pretty well. More than enough power. In fact, I can probably connect one of these solar generators to charge right now, and it'll still be okay. And in fact, I kind of want to test that. But anyways, that's where we're at. Computer's running completely off solar right now.